So guys, it is just one day before the World Cup. In fact, it is literally a few hours before the World Cup, and I'm very sure that all teams are ready. But on this episode, I want to talk about the dark horses of this competition, or the teams that I expect to surprise the whole world during the World Cup 2026. And I have four teams here, although two, I'm going to have to choose one between the both. But let's work with me. The first thing is Senegal and Morocco from the African continent. These both teams they have grit. They are very solid, very organized. As we can see from the last AFCON that Senegal won, how they fight, how organized the team are, how much they play for each other. And then Morocco too, they both played each other in the final. You can see that both teams were very, very solid. They exude team quality over personal quality. And I'm actually rooting for these two teams to go far in the World Cup. And coupled with the fact that Morocco were semi-finalists in the last World Cup, so these two teams will count for them. However, if I have to pick between these two teams who will actually cause an offset in this World Cup, I'm going to say Senegal. I'm not sure the same luck will go for Morocco this time around. And then the other team that I'm going to be rooting for is Japan. I mean, a lot of people don't talk about Japan, but they are the highest rated team from Asia. They are very solid. In fact, the core of the team is built on technicality. Forget that they are so small in stature, but they are a very good footballer, and they have a very solid team. They've been playing games unbeaten for a long time, and they finished quite high during the qualifiers. And then the most important thing that I want to talk about that is actually going to surprise everybody the most is Ecuador. As you know, Ecuador is an underrated team. Nobody is going to expect anything from them. But I personally think that they are going to be the dark horse of this tournament. They have a very solid defense. In fact, they are known as the stingiest defense in Europe. They've considered just 6 to 7 goals from their last 18 to 20 games. That is no surprise. I mean, they have a lot of talented players like William Pacho, PSG, Estopinian from Brighton. They have Ikapie for Arsenal, who had an incredible season for Arsenal, as well as playing in Champions League final. And then they have in the midfield anchor Moses Caicedo, who also is a brilliant player for Chelsea. Now, these players combined together with a fine setup and great physicality, they set up in the 4-4-2 position, and they are very physical. So these are my team that I expect to cause an upset during the World Cup. And personally, I feel like my choice is Ecuador. So I would like to know who your choice are. Which team are you backing to surprise us at this World Cup?